won that match. Deandre Yedlin, welcome to Morning Footy. Thanks for joining us.
What's good? Nice to be here. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Great to see you, as always. Okay, let's talk about Inter Miami. It's been kind of a roller coaster season for you guys. You start out well, then you kind of go hit this slump, and then you win some games, and then you lose some games. From your perspective, if you had to describe sort of the state of Inter Miami right now, what would it be?
We're staying positive. I think, is one thing that we've learned, and is that, nothing comes from being negative. So we've gone through adversity before. We're obviously, like you said, a little bit of a roller coaster season right now. But again, we're staying positive. We know the quality of our team. We know we still have a lot to do to get better. But at the end of the day, like I said, we've been here before, so we know we can kind of get out of this, if people want to call it a slump or whatever people want to call it.
Well, we've seen the positivity from Neville in the media questions saying, "Hey, why are you coming at us in a negative way?" So I love the fact that you guys are keeping it positive. What are the positives with this group? When I see you guys play, I see the youth, and it seems like they're taking steps forward. What are you seeing?
Yeah, I think a big positive with this group is the energy and just the positivity. I think a lot of times we won the first 2 games, went 6 games unbeaten. I think, you go 6 games unbeaten, a lot of groups that you'll find will fold right there, and that can be season done. With this team, with this coaching staff, there's no drop in belief. Through those 6 games, it was obviously really tough. There are some really dark moments, but at the end of the day, we came through it and came back with 5 wins in a row. Now we're in a little bit of a slump, but like I've been saying, we've been here before. We know how to get out of it, and it starts tomorrow against Nashville.
Deandre, you're kind of the elder statesman now on this team a little bit. You've had the experience, you've played in Europe, so I'm going to lean on you a little bit here to do some recruiting for this team. I want you to play along. The phone's going to ring. I need you to pick it up, and I'm going to be someone else on the other line, okay? Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hola, this is Lionel Messi. I want to ask you a question. Why should I come to Miami? What can you tell me about Miami? So what would you say to Messi?
All I really got to say is it's Miami. He's been here before, so I know he knows what's up.
He knows what's up?
That was a horrendous Messi impression.
Oh my God. I figured let me not try to do the exact Argentina impression. Actually, I have a real question for you. Listen, you were the first person with a Hellcat in Europe. Or at least in the UK or in Newcastle. That's a big deal. And this goes to show how much of a dad you are now. Now you whip around a golf cart, my guy?
Yeah, got to. It's just way more convenient. It's electric, so obviously I've grown a little bit in myself as well, and trying to do as much as I can to preserve the planet, preserve the earth. So I'm trying to go a little bit more EV. I actually got the Hellcat sitting on ice right now, to be honest. So yeah, I just really be whipping around the golf cart now.
How fast it go?
Like 30 miles an hour.
Oh, that's a good clip.
Woo! Take it,
Deandre,
yeah.
you were one of those young players when you were coming onto the scene, known for style, fashion. What do you think about these young cats now? There's a lot more focus on the drip. When you come to the stadium, what are your feelings towards some of these guys now with the way that they put their clothes together?
Nah, to be honest, I like, no matter if I like it or not, I think fashion's like art. So it's hard for me to say whether it looks good or it doesn't. Because if it looks good to somebody, then it's probably good. You know what I mean? You can't say somebody's art piece is bad if it's good to them. So that's, whatever people are rocking, as long as they're rocking it, as long as they're being an individual, then I like it. So I can't really clown on nobody.
You don't see anyone come in and be like, no, that's not art, though.
Some artists are ugly to me, but you know what I mean. That's what makes art beautiful. Is it's all opinionated, so creates conversation.
What a nice diplomatic.
Yeah,
I know.
like that.
Where do you see the quality in MLS right now in terms of you've seen it
In drip?
No,
or
from,
in
in terms
actual
of playing.
quality?
Very important
In terms of
differentiation.
playing.
What's the Champions League of drip, DeAndre?
Where do you see the growth in the league in terms of quality on the pitch?
Yeah, I think it's grown tremendously. Obviously I left quite some years ago, so since I've gotten back, not just the quality on the pitch, everything. The facilities, the quality, the players, the youth, the youth that's coming through. The teams that players are being sold to, just the eyes on the MLS right now. It's incredible. It's incredible. It's grown tremendously.
Is there a player that's impressed you, an American, MLS Academy product across the league that you faced? You said, "Whoa, this kid's got potential."
Yeah, to be honest, just on our own team, Benha, Kamashi, he's been incredible. I think going through preseason in the start, I didn't know that he'd have the impact that he's had so far. And it's interesting because his chance, I think Rodolfo had a little injury, and so he got his chance and he took his opportunity. I think it was against Columbus, and then from then on, he's been amazing. So, he's really impressed me. So much energy, really good on the ball, smart player, and he's still so young. So there's still so much that he has to do.
So Benja's gonna take me towards my next question because, funny enough, I'm from Miami. I'm born and raised in Miami, and Benja's really tight with a family from Miami. They're Argentinian also, and I'm really tight with them. So it's just the connections I feel with this team, right? It's just like it's real, Now,
right.
At this age, it's cool to see this happening. But how do you, simply put, how you like in Miami?
I'm loving it. I'm loving it, and my wife's loving it, and my kids are loving it. So that makes me love it even more. I think obviously that's a big part to me liking it. As long as they're comfortable, and then obviously, we have our fans. The facilities are incredible. I really love the team. I love the staff. It's been incredible, and it's really the first place I've lived that's been year-round with sun, so it's been a little bit of a change for me. But
You didn't get that in Newcastle?
Man, no. And I didn't get a whip around golf carts either, so.
Hey, DeAndre, I hear some Miami in your accent.
Do you?
A little bit now. It's changed a little bit.
I
You gotta get the
No, I hear German. I hear Leipzig.
I've been known to pick up accents, to be honest. Like when I was in England, one of my best friends was from Bristol, and they're like, "Yo, you sound like you're from Bristol a little bit." I was like, I guess I pick up accent. I didn't pick up a Turkish accent, though, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
DeAndre, the last time I spoke to you was at the MLS All-Star Game last year, and I remember you were telling us about the meditation club with the team that you had kind of organized. Is that still going? And
Oh, yeah.
who have you recruited?
Whoever wants to come. It's not really. Hey, you come here. It's more of a, if you want to come, slide through. I think intention is important when you're meditating. So, I don't want to force, or we don't want to force anybody to come. It's just if they want to, then they can, and if not, then great. And maybe they'll come another time.
Do you have any club tattoos that you've played for on your body? Are you gonna get an Inter Miami one?
Nah, I don't have any club tattoos. Nah, I don't have it. I don't even have a tattoo for my wife.
Okay.
What if you win U.S. Open Cup? You gonna get that?
For my kids.
You're gonna get U.S. Open Cup on you if you win it?
We'll see.
Yeah,
Maybe
right.
you win.